Good morning, everyone. I know that there are still people waiting to be admitted, but I'd like to try and stay on time as best we can. My name is Bill Woodward, and I'm honored to be the chair of FOLA. I'm pleased to announce that since my election in May, there have been no lawsuits and no irregularities in our voting. Mike has not conceded, but as he wasn't running against me, there was no need for that. So thank you for participating in our second virtual plenary. I joked that I might be the first chair to not have an in-person plenary back in May, and it seems that that could be the case, although we've recently had some positive news about a vaccine. Although this forum works, it certainly doesn't provide for the level of interaction and discussion that is so vital to our work. Like most of you, I've been forced to adapt and learn new ways of doing things. This has been both a challenge and a blessing at times. In the early stages, there was a clear recognition that all stakeholders would need to work collaboratively and cooperatively to ensure that the justice system could continue to operate and serve our communities. The judiciary and the government have embraced these challenges and consulted extensively with FOLA and other representative groups to develop a measured and workable responses to our current situation. It is clear that virtual hearings will remain in place, and we are seeing a massive transformation of our court system. These changes represent a major shift from a paper-based system to an electronic document system, which I'm sure is a welcome change for those of you who, like me, have wrestled with bankers' boxes and litigation bags. This remains a work in progress, and the e-hearings task force continues its work in developing best practices and developing issues and addressing developing issues which have emerged with hands-on experience. As you can probably appreciate, the last 6 months have been extremely busy with consultations, preparing submissions, and adapting to our new reality. I would like to congratulate and thank our team of Kelly Lovell and Katie Robinette. Their efforts at keeping all of us informed and the many changes over the last number of months have been extremely helpful. FOLA has been recognized as a go-to source for information, which is a testament to their hard work. I would also like to thank both of them for managing this plenary. There is much work that goes on behind the scenes, and working with a large group of lawyers is not the easiest at the best of times. I would also like to thank our sponsors for this event: LawPro, Clio, the Law Society of Ontario, CPD Online, and Lawyers Financial. Your support is very much appreciated. On a final note, before I introduce the executive, there is a movement at Convocation to reduce the annual fees that we pay. I'm sure that we would all like to see this expense reduced, but in my view, it is vital to know and understand where funding cuts will be applied to achieve these savings. FOLA's funding comes in part from the Law Society, but a significant portion relates to reimbursement for our plenaries and monthly meetings. Obviously, we have not been meeting in person, and you will see that reflected in the financial statements. The bigger concern relates to the funding of LEARN, which in turn will fund your association's Practice Resource Center. We are all well aware of the fact that the cost of maintaining a collection exceeds the funding available, and associations are using their local membership dues to make ends meet. I would urge you to reach out to your local benchers to bring this message home. Our executive is comprised of the following dedicated and hardworking individuals, and I thank them all for their efforts: John Krachenko, First Vice Chair; Mike Winward, Past Chair; Jane Robertson, Treasurer; Corey Wall, Central East Regional Representative; Terry Brandon, Southwest Regional Representative and Legal Aid Committee Chair; Alan Winepearl, Central South Regional Representative; Doug Judson, Northwest Regional Representative; Ted Mann, East Regional Representative; Sam Michiel, Central West Regional Representative and Family Law Committee Chair; Gord Prisco, Northeast Regional Representative; Anna Wong, Toronto Lawyers Association Representative; Eldon Horner and Meredith McLennan, Real Estate Committee Co-Chairs; and Nathan Baker, Learn Committee Chair. Finally, I would like to extend my gratitude to Justin Kristen Nizinski, our former second vice chair. I am delighted with her appointment, but rather selfishly, I will miss her contributions to our board.